Good morning and welcome back to the channel, everybody. Just a quick one. I just want to let everyone know this. I'm really disappointed with a comment that was just made to me. Imagine saying, right, I'm going out to move a car, and then going back into the house and saying, shit, I took the shed keys instead of my car keys. And then your wife says to you, but it's the same thing. Drum roll. What is she playing at? Come on, Chelsea, come on. You don't deserve to abuse. Well, I don't deserve that abuse, but surely on the channel. I thought I'd share it out with everybody anyway. But yeah, I'm really sad about that. But anyhow, so this video, always in my rags, I'm on my way to the garage. It's Tuesday morning, and what is today about? Pumps priming. Car started, cold. You would all heard by now that Wales has a new national speed limit on their 30s, which is no longer 30, it is 20 miles per hour, all thanks to Drakeford. So big shout out to Drakeford, thank you very much. Unbelievable. So anybody who's been in Wales for the last 8 or 9 days would have seen by now that you can only drive 20 miles per hour on certain roads. There's mobile speed cameras everywhere. They're installing new style cameras. Actually, I put a photo of them up right now so you get to see what they look like. We don't have markings on the road anymore, we have like dots. It's all a con to make money. They're bringing in you've got to pay per mile eventually, that's all on .gov website. But it's very similar to like the ULEZ thing, isn't it? Do you mean what's going on in London? And I've seen some great examples of that, so big shout out to the boys who are giving it that. But yeah, look, for me, I want to show you how difficult it is to drive 20 miles per hour in a 32-year-old car, as well as maybe we go in the Focus as well and do a bit of driving at 20 miles per hour in that, because let me tell you, that drones your ears and it hurts and it hurts, and it's juddery, it pops and bangs. And you know another thing you find with Focus, because you're going so slow, there's a lot of unburned fuel in the exhaust, and then when you do give it a bit of a go, you just get a bang instantly, change your gears, you get a backfire, you get a flame. See if we can get any footage of that. But yeah, I'm going to get some fuel now, which is already extortionate, which, don't forget, we pay road tax, we pay tax on our fuel. Can you hear that? I'm in second gear, do you know what I mean? Literally, I'm doing 15 miles per hour. But yeah, look, I'm going to get some fuel, like I said, which we already pay tax on, we pay road tax. Insurance has just flown up, so insurance is £100 more on this a year now than it was last year. It's got an agreed value. Classic modified insurance, it was £160 last year, this year's £269. I'm not despising that it's not a good price compared to everyone else, because every single modification is listed and a car's value is agreed. So big shout out to Brent taking insurance of that with the discount through Welsh Ford for being a member. Look, I'm in second gear, do you know what I mean? I don't even need to come out of it. But yeah, you pay that, and then they're looking at bringing in per pence per mile, as well as trying to charge people then for doing, I've seen online, if you do up to 24 miles per hour or something, I think you get a speed awareness course. If you actually do 31 miles per hour, you can have a ban of 4 points and £100 fine or something, with like a 3 or 4 month ban. What on earth, like, literally, that's ridiculous. Have you tried driving at 25 miles per hour, sorry, 20 miles per hour? Apparently it was petition signed, all that kind of stuff, to say that it was great. After bullshit bollocks, okay? I'm in third gear now, doing 20, you know, literally, right, yeah? The time is going by faster than me. My windscreen wipers are faster than me. Do you know what I mean? I'm seeing leaves, it's autumn now, there's leaves blowing past me faster. Literally, right? Push bikes have got to give me 2 metre clearance when they overtake me. I've got a skateboarder now, do you know what I mean? I was a skateboarder back in the day. I would get to where I'm going faster. My whole journey time has increased, okay? So I've moved locations for my actual real job, so my shop. And where I've moved to, it's an extra 2 miles per way, okay? It takes me nearly an hour sometimes to get home and to work. This road is actually 30, which is absolutely amazing. Look, same as everyone else, I suppose. I remember when it was 30, people didn't really abide by that. They were conscious that don't you do 35, do 40, etc. But now the worst thing is height. There is mobile speed cameras absolutely everywhere and all that kind of stuff. And if I do pass any, I will show you on my travels now. But yeah, I'm not going to bore you because I've waffled on now for about 5 minutes. And to get some fuel, I'll do some videos, right, to show you what the car sounds like at 20 miles per hour. I'll be okay, whilst we talk about extortionate prices, normally it's like 159 to 164 for super unleaded. I'm currently in Texaco and super unleaded is 175.9. So this is in Ross Meadow in South Wales. It's extortionate price. Absolutely extortionate.
12 seconds later.
Okay, so that was 5.69 litres of fuel and it cost me £10 and 1 penny. They had me good there, didn't they? Okay, so let's try something different, okay? I hope you can hear me and I hope the camera is recording, okay? But let's go to 20 miles per hour. But this road is 30, okay? So let's go on. So there you see, right? We are cruising at 30 miles per hour. I hope you can see. Just drop it down a little bit. But then what we'll do, I'll show you on the next road when we drop to 20. There we are, there's a 20 mile per hour zone coming up, so we drop from 30, I'll slam on the anchors, and there we are at 20 miles per hour. Okay, look how difficult that needle is going up and down. I'm not sure if you can see on the actual camera, but I'm in third gear now, I'm struggling, so I've got to drop into second gear, which again obviously then will, alright, I'm sitting at just over 2,000 revs. Speed camera signs out and about. The car's very jerky, I don't know if you can feel it. Well, not feel it, see it. And again we do 20. What I will do, I'll put the camera up a little bit, just so you can see how slow things are going past now. That lamppost, jeepers creepers. So yeah, this is absolutely atrocious. Just below 20 again. Okay, so we're staying at 20. I'm going to move the camera location now, and then we go on to a 30 mile per hour road and we go on to a 40, so you can see the difference in the speed. Okay, so that last clip, right, you would have seen the rear spoiler, that was a 20 into a 40 into a 30, and the last clip was cars going past what we should be doing, a 30 going into a 40. But as you can see clearly, not one of them have an absolute clue what speed they're doing, because they're going past like tumbleweeds, going really, really slow. So again, the signposting is all wrong. There's some crackers, okay, right? Literally, it might say 20 miles per hour on a side and 30 on the floor. Or one side might say 20, one side might say 30. That's quite comical, to be honest. So nobody knows where they're going. People are still overtaking illegally, which is causing massive issues. Do you mean? And it is, because they're in a rush to get somewhere. The people who are in front are obviously in a rush to get somewhere. But it's just dangerous for the way we're driving, don't we think? But again, a lot of it is driven down by people's aggression, people's frustrations, not the car in front, but the fact that nobody knows what the speed limit is. So that's absolutely ridiculous. Obviously now I'm on a 40 and I'm doing 40. I'm about to go into a national speed limit on single carriageway, which is like a 60 I think ahead, which is great. But that drops to a 30 to a 20 in the sake of about 3 or 4 seconds. It's just cash baiting, it's somewhere to catch you out. So yeah, so you can put your foot down a little bit now and enjoy the road and drive a car that you built and you deserve to enjoy, that you paid for. Drive sensibly and drive safely. And do you know what? No, they haven't. They've actually taken this 60 and there's now 40 signs up. I'm coming up here where it becomes 60, there's actually roadworks. So, and it's on a blind corner with no, well actually there's a sign saying men at work, but it's covered by a bush. So, yep, there's traffic lights coming up and it goes to a single lane. And it's 40 all the way through here now, where it was a stretch of national speed limit. So again, people who don't have social media, people who don't watch TV or read the news, how are these people supposed to know about these changes being implemented as well, okay? It's this whole blanket approach. And everyone's like saying, well, if there's street lights and 100 metres apart, it's 20 miles per hour. Use that as a rule. Are you absolutely serious? I do not go down the road with my measuring tape when I'm driving my car. Do you know what I mean? It's absolutely ridiculous. It sounds like I'm moaning, okay? But I get it and I get why we're doing it. I understand. But I also see the other side of it, of why it's happening, because it's all for cash. There's a stretch, okay, right, that runs from Talbot, which is 50 miles per hour. So apparently it's for emissions. But if that's the case, I can jump in a Tesla and go through like an autobahn. Can I? Treat it like Mexico. Because that's certainly not the case, is it? And no offence, there can't be any more emissions when the steelworks pumping up behind it. If you pay your road tax, if your car passes an emissions test on an MOT, why should you pay a ULEZ charge? Why should you have to drive slower to turn around and pay money to take, why should you have to pay money to take your car out in certain areas? Why should you have to drive slower to reduce the emissions? There you are, it drops now to 30, and there's going to be a camera on this hill, no doubt, because this has always got a camera. So let's go from 40 to 30, suddenly, brake hard there. Mr. Waz almost fell forward, so don't fall for not wearing a seatbelt. Yeah, we're doing 30 now, and I think this road stays at 30. I may be very lucky. Because not all roads are 20. Yeah, this road stays at 30, which isn't too bad. So the car will drive okay. Okay, I tell you what we'll do now, we'll do a quick test, alright? I'll run up a road, I'll put down my tripod, and I'll film myself going past at 20 miles per hour. See if we can hear the car, see if we can hear the engine, just see how slow it looks. It'd be great if I done it on a proper road, but I don't really fancy leaving my recording equipment out and about. So yeah, let's try it here, see how it goes. Okay, this should be pretty interesting. I'm going to run back to the car now, probably edit that part out, start it up, drive up here at 20 miles per hour.
Three days later.
Come on, if that ain't comedy gold, what is? Literally. What was that? It's like... I'm not going to do a 30 miles per hour one, but yeah, you kind of get the gist, and that's where we are with speed. I'm not going to do any exhaust clip notes if you can hear it in the other videos. But yeah, what's your thought? A bit of a throwback, right? Really, really funny old school clip from an old film. I'll put that up right now.
He's gonna get himself killed.
Hey, yo, cheers, the LAPD,
man.
Yeah, and?
Oh man, you are one bad mouth, man.
And it is like a true story. This is what it's like living in Wales right now. I'll add that clip right now. So yeah, come on, we all remember that clip, but we didn't think 20 years later we'd be, well, 17, 18 years, wherever it was since it was filmed, we would be living that scenario in Wales day in, day out. Look, open the comments up. What's your thoughts on it? Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? What's your thoughts on Mark Drakeford's strategy? What about Can? And obviously all the stuff going on with ULEZ and stuff. People must be looking at me really strange right now. I'm used to it, I live here. And there's far, far worse people. But yeah, what's your thoughts? It's tragic. It's massive petitions. Sign a petition as well. Just Google it, go look online. Sign a petition to oppose against it. Apparently the law has been implemented now, so it's very difficult to change. But it's just not transparent enough. It's not in your face. Nobody actually knows. Anyhow, so I'm at the body shop right now, as we do. I'm going to do a few little quick jobs, and then I'm going to leave you this one little clip, and then I'm going to go home and get my Focus and show you how bad that is driving at 20 miles per hour stretches. And hopefully it'll be dark too as well, so if you can get a bit of overrun, a bit of pops, a bit of bangs, a bit of flames maybe. We'll see. But yeah, stay involved with the video, don't stop watching yet, and the next clips will be the Focus. And I'll probably clean my nose up because I got oil and dirt all over it. Great start. Okay, so take two. We are in the Focus. Let's get this started up. Same day, it's just a little bit later on. And just think how loud this is going to be, okay? At 20 miles per hour. Okay, so also, right, let me take this off phone. One thing I do want to say, okay? I'm not opposed and I am not against 20 miles per hour. I'm not against it. I think it's the right thing to do outside the front of schools. I think it's the right thing to do in high built-up areas around towns and stuff like that. But in general, like roads and stuff like that, I don't think it's right. I don't agree with it. So quite controversial topic, but that was my 2 pence anyway. So right, they're gonna pull off now anyway. The car's not warmed up, so I'm gonna do a casually bit of driving, and I'm gonna drive down the road at 20 miles per hour. Our cold start's just finished, and you get to see or hear what it's like. That was a good example of 20, and what I did as well, give it a blitz up bypass after driving around 20 miles per hour for a period of time, just so you could hear the unburnt fuel in my exhaust. See if we can hear it now as well, because I'm driving. It might not be able to hear me all GoPro I am now, so we'll have a look, shall we? So it does like to pop and bang with the unburnt fuel. Let's do his windows up. I think that's a wrap, and that's proved my point. You need earmuffs to drive a Ford Focus ST and a modified old school Ford RS. So before you do any more drastic decisions, Mark Drakeford, drop me an inbox, okay, and maybe we can talk about it, come up with some kind of agreement of how you're going to meet me in the middle and get me some year defenders, or do you know what I mean, give me an extra hour in a day, maybe make it 25 hours a day just so I can get to my places. Yeah, or pay me for my travel for work. That would be great, that really would help, so I don't have to get stuck in traffic. But anyway, until next time, thank you very much. Don't forget to hit that sub, like and follow. Like I said, I'm monetized now on YouTube. I do not make much money. I've just had a payment this week. I've gone and bought myself some goodies for my escort. All will be revealed soon. But yeah, everything you do, all the content I make and all the comments you make and the views and the comments, it all helps the video trend, so I really do appreciate that. And look, I hope you enjoy the videos in a nutshell. I'm just your typical Welsh rambling guy, so it's pretty cool. But anyhow, until next time, see you then.